Hello and good morning. The cats are tripping. They're running all over the place. Oh my god. He's just bugging out. It's early. It's 8:09. It's not that early. Well, it's early though. But is it? It's the return of senders. I do the return of senders. I do them every day. It just returns the energy back to wherever it's coming from. I always talk about the weather, right? I talk about the weather because the weather changes because it's been hot. It's been hot. And like in the 90s, in the 80s, and then it's raining and it's cloudy and it's cold. But to me, for me, it's spell work. It's spell work. The spells are breaking or whatever is going on. It's activity. People are doing stuff. Like they still doing stuff. I don't know. They don't understand that they are cursing themselves. They curse themselves. They ruin their own lives. And it's actually kind of sad because nothing's going to ever happen to me. When a person believes in God, nothing is more powerful than God. So these people go to lower level demons, or I don't know who they pray to. I just know it's not God, because God is not gonna allow you to hurt another human being. Like it is a sin. Like you can't cause harm to another human. You can't kill a human. You can't do that. Like that is like against the law. It's against a commandment, and it's a spiritual law. Like you cannot harm another human being. That's just the way it is. It's like, you can't lie, you can't cheat, you can't steal. It's a lot of rules, but people forget. That's how they end up cursing themselves. Men, they can be happily married, and then that man decides to cheat on his wife, and he curses himself by cheating. And then whatever happens, it doesn't work out, and then he's still cursed, and he'll never be happy. That's just it's a spiritual law. Like you're just not supposed to do it. So people allow polygamy and multiple wives. Like it's okay. Like it's not okay. And it's so much backlash that can happen from it, and no one is happy in the end. But whatever. People do what they want to do, and they think that they're right. It's whatever. To me, the spells are breaking. So the clouds, it gets cloudy, it starts raining, the thunder, the lightning, it gets like that because the spell work is because of the spell work. That's how I see it. If you speak to the person that does the weather, they'll tell you something else. Is that's just the way the weather is. But me being a spiritual person, weather changes is spell work. It is spell work. Dry, hot places is spell work. Like you need water, and then when there's water, a lot of water, like a lot of water, rain, the sky is rumbling, and rain and heavy rains. It's spell work. But I'm just a regular person, so like no one's gonna listen to me. But that is like I just see it. Like the weather gets like this. It gets cloudy, it gets raining, it's breaking the spell work, right? And then after the rain, and then it becomes a regular day, and then you're gonna see all this stuff starts happening, all this stuff starts changing. Everything changes because the spell broke. Whatever was on these people, it broke, and then things are gonna change. But then you don't think that it's the weather, like the weather is a sign, you know, but we don't pay attention to things. We don't pay attention. That's what it is, and it's just like, oh, about time something was done about that issue. I'm just doing return to senders. I'm doing two. The more you do it one time, the stronger the return to sender is going to be. All I did was just carve in it return to sender. Can you see return to sender? My handwriting is not the best, but it. What do I want? I want it to be a return to sender. So it is a return to sender. Even if it looks a little sloppy and stuff, my purpose, my intentions are to return the energy back to whoever put it out there. Like, oh my God, I can't believe y'all doing this to me. But it's fine. It's fine because I know how to send it back. And I can send it back. I can send it back, you know. I add black salt. Black salt is not required to do a return asunder. I add the black salt because I have it available. I make it, I sell it. And the black salt is to protect your home. You can put it on your window, you can put it on your door. It's to protect your home against evil forces you cannot see. When I put it in the candle, it just makes it even stronger against evil. I'm trying to return all the energy that these people are throwing. They throwing all this stuff. It's like, okay. It's okay. I can send it back. And then when I add the black salt to it, it burns, it banishes, it destroys, it demolishes, it annihilates. Like, these people are not gonna be able to get back up. They're gonna be so fucked up. And it's like, yo, like, y'all keep doing this. They keep doing it. And then it's just like, oh my God. And I keep doing the return of senders. Like, the energy's going back. I cleanse myself with the eggshells. I don't know. I have eggshells on me still. That's how I shower, with the eggshells, to put me in a protective bubble, because these people are crazy. Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna send it back. That's all that's gonna happen. It's gonna go back to them. Then it's gonna be 10 times as worse for them. You know, it is what it is. Life goes on. And I'll be okay because God is real. God covers me. God watches over me. God loves me. Let's go. When you light it, you give it the command of a return to sender. That is return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. All this energy, just take all this energy from me and send it back to whoever is putting that energy out. It's like, they can keep it. They can keep that hot energy. They can keep it. It went out. I think with these candles, I have to add the oil to it. What did it do with it? Well, I'm gonna come back. Well, I'll light it again, and I'll add the oil to it. But you know, the whole purpose of a return asunder is to return the energies back to whomever put it out there. That's all a return asunder does. You're not doing anything to anyone. You're not hurting anyone. You know, it's just returning that same energy back to whoever put it out there. That's all a return asunder does. You're not doing anything. You didn't do anything to anyone, right? Because only innocent people can do return ascenders. You can't be out here doing stuff to people. You have to be innocent in a situation, and it's fine and it's safe for you to do a return ascender. But you can't not be out here cursing people, trying to hex people, trying to kill people, doing death spells on people, and then you think that you can do a return ascender. No, that you're going to return the energy back to yourself. So people that sit here and play in black magic can never do a return ascender, because it's going to make their curse come back to them even faster. So they could never do a return ascender, because it's going to return the curse that they did just now. It's going to return it back to them. Return ascenders are only for innocent people. You are innocent in a situation and you're going through things and you don't know what's going on, and you feel energy. It's not your energy. You could send it back. You could do a return ascender. It's like, what the hell is this? You could send the energy back. Just do a return ascender. Like, you know what? I'm gonna get me some tea lights and I'm gonna make a return ascender. You make it with your knife and you just write those words, return to sender. That's it. You have a return ascender. I know I get so chatty, but it's like return ascenders are so effective. They can help us. They can help people, regular people that can be going through a difficult time in life and you don't understand why is all this stuff happening. It can be spell work. You know, it can be spell work. You'll never know. But you can do a return to sender. As long as you're innocent in a situation, it's fine for you to do a return to sender because nobody did anything to you. You know? No one did anything. You know, for a person to know if someone is doing spell work on them, it's like you just have to pay attention to your energy, pay attention to things, and you will feel it. You will feel it. If you want to get confirmation, I saw something, a person, like, she wanted to see if someone was doing spell work on her. She did something with matches. But you know, there are ways for you to find out if someone is doing something to you. You don't always have to go to a spiritualist. Like you can figure things out on your own. Like you don't always need a spiritualist because the spiritualist will lie to you and just take your money. And it's whatever. It's so many levels to this. And it's like, you know, don't start something if you don't know the basic rules. Black magic is a curse. You are cursing yourself. You're cursing the person. They can be free from the curse. Sometimes the curse is not going to work. When the curse does not work, it's going to backfire and it's going to come back to you and it's going to curse you. So it's like, don't do black magic. But people want to play in black magic and they curse themselves. Every time they sit there and they do a spell, they curse themselves and they don't even know it. They curse themselves, they curse their children, they curse their families, they curse anyone in the bloodline. Anyone that is around them is cursed right with them. That's how that goes, you know. Get you some tea lights. Just get you some tea lights. Get you some tea lights and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do some return of Sunders today. Leave with love. Leave with love. Stay positive, vibe high, and pay attention. Oh my God. Leave with love. Bye.